Welcome back to the Odryssian Kingdom campaign. This is something I actually don't normally even bother looking at, but I think I ought to take a look at our ultimate objectives. Because I do want to actually win this campaign. Alright. So westward expansion is not terribly important. It's not terribly important for any of these objectives. I think the only one I would realistically go for at this point is a military victory. But I think in order to effectively go on the offensive out here, we need to manage the western front so we can pull our forces back over this direction. So, let's start looking to do that. We're gonna come here and do some raiding and some sacking. Let's actually stop. I stopped too late to actually get any chance of raiding. My taxes are boosted, and it looks like they need to stay that way, unfortunately. Okay. Now, over here, did we just pull back, or were we just about to move forward? I think I was going to wait until I had extra forces, if I could. But, given that the Boii are making advances out here, I had better get in position to take Tolosa. So, let's move... Actually, these guys might have the movement range to make it all the way out there. Let's see. Yeah, so these guys can actually take Tolosa. What I may do is send them here. Send this army through. And we can auto-resolve this and send the spear build on to Tolosa. Unfortunately, this general is just begging to get himself killed, so we will have to manually resolve the battle for Tolosa. Let's go ahead and loot this. We need to get up here to take out Genua. We're going to start running into some public order problems up here. Let's get this building started again. Alright, now the work of merging. So what recruitment do we have available? We don't really have the population to recruit anything decent up here because we just lost this settlement. In terms of mercenaries, we could get some pretty decent units. I mean, they're not really anything special, but they would certainly bolster our forces. Why did the artillery get half killed in that auto-resolve? That drives me nuts. Let's see, we've got 138 men here, so we could use 34. So we can't quite merge this unit out, so we'll go ahead and keep it for now. These guys we will just get rid of and replace them with, I guess, the Veneti mercenary footmen. Go for the replenishment rate. Now out here we are going to have some major public order issues. Do you know what? That might be... Can we just repair that? That would be better than trying to get this one higher level. Now up here, let's go ahead and make this general a little bit more potent. Let's get the public order boost. Now let's see. Can't quite merge these two perfectly, so we'll hang on to them for a minute and we'll probably merge them and re-recruit after this upcoming battle. Now for the spears, we can merge these units out. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and merge these guys. Now we have 10, 30 odd. Yeah, so I don't want to merge out that unit. Let's go ahead and hire some Massilian mercenary hoplites. Wish that our general wasn't stupid. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, let's actually just fall back from that. There's no point getting too overextended. Unfortunately, we're close enough to let the Boii attack it, and I would rather not have them attack it. Alright, well, that didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked, but it is still manageable. Okay, public order is still in the positive here. Banditry, we can go ahead and build that to help out with the banditry a little bit more. Funky's fieldmen are still rotating up here to help out in Spain. These guys all get to just play defense. Now, if I remember right, I was debating actually disbanding one of my navies. Because as long as this navy is in the dock, Carthage won't attack it because I will get reinforcements from the garrison here. Let's go ahead and get things moving in this province. I know we're flying through our money right now, but I'd like to get this built up quickly so it can start generating more income. Now, this navy is costing us about 5,000 gold per turn, I think. I don't know exactly, but somewhere around there. And since, even if we have both of these, we will still lose an auto-resolve fight against this fleet. I'm very, very tempted to just disband my navies. That would enable me to afford more armies. Granted, I can only raise one more army right now anyway. Oop. I've messed it up again. Well, instead, let's get a bunch of Phrygian levies. We can only recruit 2 this turn. And then we'll just keep moving on down here. If we can get to Thapsacos, we can recruit some proper military units. Now, Blund's bandits, I believe they just won an engagement out here. We'll leave them back to replenish all the way up. Because it's not a super strong army build yet, so I'd rather give them every advantage I can. I'm still not quite at war with these guys, so I'm still not going to bother getting aggressive over here, but since they do have 2 armies, and the spearmen are not really a defensive army, I do feel a need to keep Candy's Conquerors over here to help out. So if I can only recruit 1 more army, how do I want to handle this situation? I'm not anywhere close to the next level of Imperium, so I can't solve the problem quickly by boosting my Imperium. Not quite sure what to do in this situation. My family is starting to grow, so I will have tons of generals available. I could start swapping these guys out, but I think I need the upkeep. I think I need the help with the upkeep instead. Let's go ahead and give him the food stealing boost. My agents all appear to be deployed, so let's go for the Empire maintenance reduction right off the bat. Let's see.
Yes.
I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to disband the navies. Let's see if I can put them into a city and then boost that city's population. Let's see, it should be adding to the warrior class. Would it be more beneficial to add them somewhere else? It would be good to add them in Asculum. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm not 100% sure it will. But so Asculum has 1,800 warriors. If we disband these guys, one, our income jumps by about 5,000, and two, Asculum now has 3,000 warriors. Okay, so that is kind of a way to transplant population. I'm going to go ahead and just disband both of these. My fleets are so weak compared with Carthaginian ones that I have decided it is not worth spending the money on them at the moment. Alright, was there anyone else that needed to move? Funky's field men. The general had a level up available. Let's give him this combined with Warcry. That should be very helpful in breaking enemy units. The spearmen are still just sitting on defense. Okay, I think we've moved everyone that we need to. I think I meant to send a gift over to these guys. Did I actually do that or not? I don't remember whether I actually did that or not, is what I think I meant to say. I believe I was going to have this guy do it. We'll do it again either way, just in case. And on that note, we will end the turn. I will keep my taxes boosted, because it's not hurting public order too seriously. So I think we can handle that. Now that we've disbanded those fleets, I am actually going to cancel recruiting those, because I would rather recruit some heavier infantry in that army. Just retreat out of that. I don't see us having an opportunity to actually win it, especially with our general being basically dead.
Fall back! Gathering supplies. My lord expects that you will find it prudent to add a small,
Now they don't
almost
have any
trifling
land
sum to
anymore,
his
so I'm not
treasure.
going to give them money to join a war, because they'll be gone soon anyway. I'm okay with people attacking my garrisons as long as they leave my armies alone. Now, we have just finished the thing that allows us to get level 4 minor settlements. Unfortunately, we do not have a ton of money in the bank to do that with. At least not yet. Alright, so let's see. Blund's Bandits, we can get you guys some improvement here in a moment. For now... yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can defend Edessa. Oh, I thought we had no movement range because I didn't see the border of where we were allowed to move to. Let's go there. Public order is just fine in Syria.
Ready for orders.
Now, I could either fortify or just defend. I think since we'd be up against elephants and just a lot of, I'm assuming a lot of infantry, I think it would be nice to have the arrow tower support. So let's go ahead and fortify. These guys don't have a ton of movement range available, so I'm actually going to bring Blund's Bandits up to this border here. I want them to continue replenishing, but this way they can still defend this region, but also be in position to make an offensive if they need to. What I'm thinking is, if this army comes and fights me, I'd like to be able to chase them down and kill them. With the watch in the way, we may not be able to. Okay, let's see, these guys aren't going to be able to effectively recruit anyway. Now that we have the money, I would actually rather... I'm not going to disband these guys here because I want to move the population. It'll just move free men, and it's not like I have a shortage here, but... you know, I'd rather put my population in my cities than in Pergamon's cities. Let's see, I could recruit another army up here, but I think I just don't have a ton of population available anymore, because I've used a lot of it. I have quite a few free men available, but not many warriors. Got a bunch of warriors there. Okay, so I could recruit here pretty effectively. For now, let's upgrade the city. Banditry is quite high, so let's go for buildings that will help reduce it. And let's upgrade that immediately as well. Do I need the extra army over here right now? That is the question. Over here we can go ahead and just auto-resolve because all we're going to do is fall back. Don't want to loot it, see, but sacking it really doesn't give you much. And it's not like it's hurting the AI. Alright, well, let's just go back up there and... did we lose units? No, we didn't. Okay. Let's just go back and replenish over here. We got a little bit of money out of it. We're going to lose some population, but I think that army is primarily free men, and we seem to have plenty of free men available. It's difficult for me to decide where to recruit that 14th army. Now these two bonuses are really, really good, but I don't know that I want them just yet. What other options do I have? Infantry drills would be very good. Okay, let's start getting the banditry reduction. We'll go for the siege defenses now. It wouldn't be a bad idea to upgrade to this enclosed settlement, but I'm going to go for the siege upgrades first. Now, I shouldn't really need to do anything down here for quite a while. I think we have the supply production capacity. I mean, not quite yet, but once these two buildings finish, I think we'll have the supply production to support these armies. Supplies are positive across the board. Alright, well, let's keep moving. Let's keep Funky's field men back just a little bit in Genua. Alright. We need to get some food here. Do you know what? Does that building provide public order? It does not. Okay, so we'll go for the food instead. Banditry reduction, public order boost. Not concerned about the rebel army at the moment.
Thirsty for battle, warriors all!
I would like to send these guys back to replenish, but I think I will have to wait until I can get these other two armies to the front.
Warriors all!
In the meantime, let's just chase these guys off so they're not raiding anymore. That will help boost our second-class population, but I'm not entirely sure we need it, so let's go ahead and dismantle that. This army isn't super tough, so we could take them, but I'm pretty sure they would just retreat into Tolosa, and I don't want to give the Boii any ideas. Actually, you know what, I do want to give the Boii some ideas, but let's give them this idea instead. Okay, hopefully next turn I will be able to take Tolosa. Genua's banditry is absurd, but at least the public order is in the positive right now. We'll go ahead and let you patrol, because you're not really in danger of being attacked. We'll let both of these armies patrol.
I don't care how tired you are.
We just need to get the population going as quick as we can over here. So I may recruit some armies and then just transplant the population. But in the meantime, we'll just wait that out. Now, let's see. I do want to build some of these up. Public order is going to be a little bit of a problem. Food is not a problem. So we can go ahead and build that, because all that does is take food. All that does is take food. This gives us food, but hurts us in public order. So let's wait on that one. I may need to convert this in the near future as well, but we will wait on that. Now I would like to build up these settlements on my frontiers first, because that will help our population boost the fastest. We're okay for income, I just need the population right now. Let's see. So public order here doesn't matter at all, because I have the armies here. So like I can afford to lose public order. Of course, I guess if I do that, I lose the bonuses from high public order.
Ready for orders.
Let's see. What will this give us? Public order problems. Public order problems. All right, we'll leave Sikelia alone for now. Plus growth, that is an instant yes. Growth and wealth from agriculture. Let's see, yeah, let's go ahead and get this as well. It's gonna hurt our public order pretty bad to do this one, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, I think I've looked around at stuff enough over there. Let's just make sure our armies are taken care of. Dread Commander. I mean, these aren't particularly awesome for what I'm using this army for. Let's just go with the booming voice, why not? And the champion here has leveled up as well. Let's get him that boost and the next boost. Okay, and that should be all of our armies taken care of. Politically, we should be fine. It's nice that even with our taxes boosted, we still have +5 loyalty over there. This guy gets married this turn. We'll wait on any of the rest of that, and then end the turn here.
My lord.
Well, it's very, very good that we did not get attacked over that end turn.
Ready for orders.
Are these guys no longer fortified? I may just go attack that.
Ready for battle.
See, what I'm concerned about is I have mostly hoplites here, and I'm pretty sure these guys are very, very good at dealing with hoplites. I've not fought them before, but I'm pretty sure they're good at it. Their armor penetration is insane. Their melee attack is very high. A unit of 60 chariots. That's a lot of chariots to deal with. 48 elephants. Man, these guys are going to be tough to go up against. Let's just see what kind of balance of power it would give us. Woof. Let's see, I've got to plan how I would deal with them if I'm actually going to fight this. I hope their elephants would just charge into my front line of hoplites. But if they do that, it's going to majorly injure my hoplites. Which means they are not going to withstand the Yodas. I would have to win using cavalry. And I do have more missiles than them. I'm just not... I think I could do this if I was confident my front line could withstand the elephants and the Yodas. But I'm not confident they could do that. So I'm not sure how exactly I ought to fight this. Well, we'll see. Alright, now there's probably not going to be any terrain that we can use to our advantage. Since I'm attacking them, it would be useless to set up in here. I may set up over here, though, just to try and guard one of my flanks, because there's a chance they will attack me. I mean, that is a pretty terrifying front line. Super heavy elephants. There's 48 of them per unit. It's not 48 elephants per unit. It's the elephant and the man, so there's 24 elephants per unit. Their archers are probably not too scary. It's interesting that the balance of power here is so much more in their favor. It's not like heavily in their favor, but it is in the AI's favor, I think. Whereas on the campaign map, it was in my favor. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. It may be prudent to go with a dense formation rather than a wide formation. Let's try this. So that'll be our secondary line. This will be our main line.
Thracian nobles,
Wait a minute.
ready for battle.
Oh, why is it not keeping their formation? Whatever, I'll just leave it how it is for now. Nah, I've got to move these guys back a little bit. Okay, let's put the archers right behind the front line. I would try and skirmish their elephants, but I don't have fire ammo available with these guys, and they would just shoot me to death, so I don't think it's actually worth trying to do. Alright, well let's see if they attack me. They shouldn't, but let's see if they do. Okay, they're not moving.
There, I shall sing like a bard and tear this enemy apart. I ask you to follow me once more.
Maybe they're not attacking because they can't see my army.
As you say. Thracian nobles.
So I think I need to use the archers against the chariots and just let my hoplites go to town on the elephants. Kinda wish I had Peltus, because Peltus super high damage makes them very, very good against elephants. These guys don't look too intimidating. It's a pretty cool looking unit, but I'm not terribly intimidated by them. My hoplites should be able to outmatch them. Okay, these aren't the dudes with the giant maces, they just have the big old swords. So perhaps not as intimidating as I thought. Let's go ahead and just keep slow rolling up here. If their elephants just engage my front line, I should be okay. Right? I do want to look at these guys. It's a pretty neat looking unit. What's their actual name? Alright, anyway. Oh, these guys are still moving. Holy cow, you guys are slow. What I may do is put one of these guys in the front line just to make my front line a little bit wider. because I can't currently match the width of their elephant line.
Spears!
So let's actually do that.
Melee infantry ready. Up the double! Battle ready! Run, curse you! Aye! Don't lose your head! Straight to you! We'll kill them all!
Okay. Let's get within missile range and let the party start.
Warriors, move out! Heavy horsemen!
Actually, instead of using skirmish mode, I'm actually going to have to manually pull the archers back because I can't save them with a cavalry charge. Alright, now let's see. So they are rotating now. If I could get one of these elephants to go berserk, that would be awesome, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, let's move up just a little bit more, try and get in range. Okay, let's go for... The other problem is if I switch to flaming shot, it'll decrease my range substantially. Okay, that's a volley from their archers. We can take that. Not quite sure what the elephants are doing just yet. Let's keep moving forward, except for you guys. Throw your ammo. Okay, let's give an attack order on one of the elephants. Oh, they did. They actually went for the charge. No. That's gonna hurt. Shit. Alright, let's see. I'm not really sure how to deal with the chariots besides just shooting them. Well, let's let this play out and see what happens. It's no longer going to do any good to get the elephants to go berserk because they will charge right into my lines either way. So the more important thing now is get the hoplites into phalanx. I'm just going to pull the archers back now. There's no sense in trying to do anything special there. You guys have an attack order on the chariots. Unfortunately, my cavalry can't really do anything against their infantry. Yet. Come on, run quickly, let the hoplites get formed up. You annoy them. Cavalry, come around the side. Archers, start shooting the elephants, because that's about all we can do right now. You guys stay defensive. Okay, this is where things get ugly. I've got to pause it again. My archers are not being intelligent here. Okay, how are we doing on the front line? We have killed 2 elephants. We have lost nearly half of our unit of Spartans. Good lord. This is going to be a very, very tedious battle. Pull them back, get them to attack the elephants.
Thracian royal cavalry! Thracian warriors! Yours to command! Hoplites!
Okay, you guys are going to die. I actually might need the archers to start hitting the chariots. We've done some actually decent damage to them, but it's just not going to be enough. We'll have these two keep shooting the elephants. Okay, my hoplites are killing the elephants now, which is very, very good. Let's get a charge out here. Start rotating these guys out to the flank. Anything that we can clean up now, we need to. Try and get a little bit of bracing. I mean, it's not going to happen, but we can try. These guys actually might have bonus against chariots, so let's get them involved. I need the front line up here now. Archers, get the hell out of the front line, would you please? Nah, don't do that. Okay, archers, all of you, guard mode, kill that. Their elephants are going down. Hoplites are doing okay for now. Let's keep working around the side. Fucking shit. I got nailed by that charge. Yeah, those elephants are going to outright kill my cavalry, just like instantly. You guys skirmish the elephants if at all possible. I should be a lot faster than the elephants at least. Okay, come back to the front line. Archers have dealt with their target, so start shooting you some elephants. These guys are not involved in any fighting yet. General is under attack because he's walking instead of charging. Very cool. Okay, surely you guys are faster than elephants, right? Okay, we really, really need our front line back over here. Elephants are impetuous. Okay, our front line seems to be doing okay there. We've got to keep these guys available in reserve. I really need to be able to deal with their missiles. I don't want to take any more missile fire because my hoplites don't do so well against that. Okay, archers, we've dealt with what we needed to over there. You guys are probably going to lose against that because they're elite infantry, but give it a go. I'm impressed that their elephants can keep up with my cavalry. I'm impressed, and I'm also pretty extremely annoyed. Whatever, you guys attack the elephant if you can. General needs to get out of there. Hopefully he can break these guys first. Not quite gonna happen. Okay, our front line is surviving. These guys are still losing decisively. Let's reform here. Get these guys a little bit of a charge. Okay, actually start shooting their mace men. Okay, we're losing decisively against the elephants. Actually, we're not. No, yeah, we are. We're losing pretty decisively there. We haven't done much damage to them either, which is very, very bad.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's see if we can at least get a couple of these units off the field. You guys have gotten your charge, so now it's time to enter phalanx. This unit of elephants is going to die.
The men are wavering.
Yep, that's the unit of elephants. My unit of cav is going to die. Okay, let's pull the general out. As long as the general stays alive, we should be okay. Okay, come out of skirmish mode, hit the back of them. Hopefully they will break. And then we can start rotating our other troops up to the front line. Okay, I think we should win this. There goes the cavalry, that's okay. Okay, archers, get ready to deal with some elephants. Are the elephants actually faster than my cav? See, I didn't want that to be a move order, I wanted that to be an attack order. Of course, I guess when my cavalry keeps deciding to walk instead of charging, it makes it hard to be fast.
At your service. Understood. We will pierce their hearts.
Okay, things are looking okay. Send the hoplites through, try and keep their front line established. Things always get a little messy when you're fighting around elephant corpses. It's a very, very good thing my men are rank 9, because that has helped them stay in the fight longer than they realistically should have. Archers are following at a weird angle. That's okay though. Okay, let's bring the general right back over to the front line.
The battle is turning in our favor.
See, we're just not doing the damage we need to with these archers out here. But we've got the surround. They will be dead shortly. Pull those guys out, move you guys up. Improved second wind actually might be really good right here. The cavalry all the way out.
Yours to command. Sparta! Spears! By your command. Sparta! Ready.
Okay, their general's going to break. Unfortunately, that means we won't get to kill him. Yeah, we're not even going to get another shot on him, but that's okay. Alright, well, let's see. We lost one unit of cav, but our front line actually survived, so I think we played that alright. Let's run down as much as we can. Have I got more cav over here? Okay, we'll let the cavalry do its thing for a minute. See if we can catch this. Yeah, I don't actually like second wind as an ability in DEI. Let's take out these Yoda. That's, I almost guarantee that's not how it's said, but whatever. Alright, well, we won. Really happy with our Thracian warriors there. We could send them out on the flank and they held their own quite nicely. Hopefully there's enough elites here that we can get replenishment, because I'm sure we have enough foreigners to start replenishing. Let's just execute them.
Ready for further orders.
Alright, so we do have enough to replenish, it looks like. I may actually fight this manually just to try and keep my cavalry from suiciding itself. Let's go protective and hope that does the job. Alright. Didn't lose any units. They lost a whole army. Let's go all the way back into the settlement to try and maximize our replenishment. Let's see, we'd get 31 cavalrymen back, 63 of them. If we go into the fortified stance, we get 63 and 31. But if we pop back over here and sit in the settlement, we get 41 and 82. So much better replenishment. Weapon damage and unit or morale during offensive battles. Let's get the Hearth Bear Guard now and try and really boost up those hoplites. I don't want to recruit if I can avoid it, because, oh, you know what, I might get some of those. Those guys are probably pretty decent. In any case, I want to avoid using any population down here if possible, because I'm going to need it for recruiting and replenishing down the line. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and send Blund's bandits forward, just to see what our balance of power would be. If it's good enough, we may just auto-resolve it. They have another army close by, so I'm actually going to retreat, because I'm confident we could win this battle. I'm not confident that we'd be able to win if we took heavy losses. So let's just fall back and sit in a fortified stance. You guys keep falling back. Alright, I think we can probably end the turn here. I may do some additional boosting for our economy somewhere. Let's see, banditry is still really high here. That takes food, reduced foreigner population, which I don't love. But it helps remove banditry. And where pretty much every other building we have here increases banditry, that might not be a bad thing to do. Let's boost that up to level 3 and this up to level 3 first. Let's try and make sure, well, whatever. Let's just go to town and see what happens. Alright, over in Thrake, let's boost this. Maybe? We have a lot of banditry here. That 800 wealth is incredibly nice, but it might not be worth the banditry we're suffering. We'll go ahead and leave Thrake alone for now, because the public order is just not good enough, I don't think. Oh, you know what? Could Sparta actually... Oh, I could do these other options. I could swear at some point I wasn't allowed to choose this option like I wanted. Unlocks recruitment of Athenian hoplites. But so does that, so I guess it's not that great. Athenian mercenary something or other. You know what? Oh, that's because that's Athens, not Sparta. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I was looking at the wrong place, so no, I'm not allowed to build these. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Man alive, banditry is bad here. Public order is just fine. So if sanitation is good, I may just get rid of this, but that's giving us +8, and we would go into -2. -3, -4 if we switched that out. So let's not switch that out yet. We can afford the public order and the squalor here. This gives us public order in every settlement, so we're definitely doing that. We should hopefully have enough food from this building. Let's see what... We're building it up to level 3, so at level 2 it gives us 5, so that's boosting our food by 6. Or over here we're decreasing it by 4, so we'll definitely still have enough food next turn over here. I'm very impressed that Sikelia is 5th on our list of highest income provinces. Very, very impressed by that, because it's not even built up all the way yet. Let's just go ahead and get things moving. I should be more careful about making sure we have enough supply here, but... Alright, we've spent plenty of money this turn. I'm actually not going to start recruiting just yet. But what I am going to do is end Italia's edict and put it into Sikelia instead. Because it hurts our public order a little bit, but we could definitely do with the... Oh, you know what? I should have done something that helps with construction. That would have been the intelligent thing to do. Let's just go for the tax boosting for now. And the final thing, do we need to attend to our politics? I don't think we should need to do anything too crazy here. Give a single woman a mistress, I suppose. I don't know. Gives us extra influence per turn. Yeah, you can go ahead and get married, that's fine. Alright, now we'll end the turn and we'll end the episode real soon. Oh, just kidding. Where is he? We don't necessarily need him over here, but I think he's old enough. Yeah, we'll probably just let him get old and die. The tax rate is nice, the cultural conversion is nice, but the empire maintenance is nicer. Did I move all of my armies like I needed to? I do this to myself all the time. Oh, do you know what? I can't remember now if these guys moved this turn or not. They did not. I'm glad I caught that. Okay. So what we're going to do here is send these guys to retreat and deal with this threat. Go ahead and auto-resolve it, go defensive. My goodness, that is giving us bad odds. We'll go ahead and go protective. Hopefully the general doesn't die. General actually gained some experience too. We can just release them for the money. Now you get to retreat. And hang out here for a while. We'll go ahead and merge these guys out. I may drop some of these units because it would be faster to recruit some mercenaries than it would be to replenish my mainline troops. We'll leave them for the time being. Grumpy's Guard, get up here to the front line. We'll go ahead and stay in our territory for this turn. Wow, look at that movement range. Man, I love my I love my armies that have a little bit of veterancy behind them. It's so nice. Get that for the population boost as quick as possible. Now, Boei, leave this alone. Just don't go here. What I could do, actually, is auto-resolve this. But I think I want to fight that one, just because it looks like it could be a pretty fun battle. So we'll end the episode here, and we will probably start the next episode with a fresh end turn and the assault on Tolosa.